Welcome to the Crook County Jail. I'm Sheriff John Gottney, and today I'd like to take you on a video tour of the jail. This building is owned by the city of Prineville, and Crook County leases a portion of this building that houses the jail that is operated by my office. Originally, this building housed the Prineville Fire Department back in the 1950s. In 1968, it was converted into what is the present-day jail. This building is almost 60 years old. I'd like to give you a tour of the jail from the perspective of an incoming inmate. So come on, let's go take a look. Okay, so I would like to introduce to you Sergeant Jeremy Bottoms. Jeremy is our sergeant here at the jail, and he'll be taking you on the tour today.
So now we're in the booking room area, and the station that you see behind me here is where the deputy would sit and book in information for the incoming individual, name, address, charges, and all the information that we need to process that inmate. So after we get the inmate fully processed, booked in the computer, fingerprinted, and photographed, then we're going to bring them here to the property room that's right here beside me, and we're going to dress them down and get them ready to go to general population. So each inmate that is in general population will have an assigned locker, and all their personal property will go into that assigned locker, and then they'll be dressed down in jail fatigues, which consists of shower sandals, socks, underwear, pants, and shirt. They'll be given all that stuff here. They'll change, and then we'll take them back into an area to get their hygiene items and stuff before we take them to the main. All right, now we're going to enter into the main part of the facility of the jail, and so I'm going to show you some different rooms that are made part of the jail here. So we're going to start with our visitation/attorney room. So this is where inmates are allowed to have visiting. We also use this room for video court. You'll see that we have a machine here for video court. We have 3 stations over here for inmate visiting. So inmates will be brought into the room on the back side of the glass, and then the family and friends, visitors will come in, sit on this side, and they'll be able to visit with those inmates for up to a half hour, 3 times a week. All right, now we're going to show you the laundry area. This is where an inmate worker comes out multiple times a day, and he'll do the laundry. So all inmates are given clean laundry twice a week per state standard. So we have obviously washing machine and dryers behind me here that the inmate worker uses to clean up their clothes. We also, the yellow boxes that you see us behind here are what we call property boxes. So each inmate that is housed in the main jail has certain items that they're provided: toothbrush, toothpaste, a comb, soap, blankets, sheets, pillows, things like that. So all those things they keep in their property box in the main so that they have a private place to put their property. So this is our nurses station. When an inmate is housed in our facility for more than 14 days, they're required to come in and have a full medical evaluation by our nurse. Basically just like you would go to the doctor and get a yearly physical, they come in and they have to be examined by our nurse to ensure that they're healthy while they're incarcerated here. All right, now we're in the kitchen here. Our inmate worker comes out and makes 3 meals a day for the inmates. The food is stored in the freezers right behind you here. I'll show you that in just a second. We currently get all of our food from the Department of Corrections here at Deer Ridge. It comes in prepackaged meals, just like a TV dinner that you buy at the store. So 3 times a day he'll come out. He'll get enough meals for everyone that's in jail. He'll heat it up in the convection oven behind us here, put it all together, and then we take it back and serve it to all the inmates. Now we've entered the main jail of the Crook County Jail. We're going to show you 2 areas. We're going to show you the housing area over here, and we're also going to look over here and look at our recreation room / programs room. So let's start with recreation. Now we're in the recreation room. Primarily this is used for inmates to come out 2 at a time to do recreation or exercise. They can come out and they can walk laps, they can shoot hoops. We also use this for the limited programs that were available for our inmates. One of being clergy comes in once a week and provides church services. We also do, our parole and probation runs a cognitive thinking class, and we'll bring in tables, and they'll come in and have a meeting in here with someone that's sent over by parole and probation. This is our day room. This is where the inmates receive their meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They also have a TV. They have some books for reading, and they're allowed in this area from 6 a.m. till 11 p.m. every day. They have free access to this area. From 11 p.m. to 6 a.m. they'll be locked in their individual cells, and we can kind of show you that area. All right, behind me here is the main jail. There's 4 cells, 2 on each side. Each cell has 4 bunks, so we'll have 4 inmates per cell. They have a restroom in each cell. They have 1 shower in the middle here that they share, and they have access to that from 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. when they're not on lockdown status, and then after 11 p.m. they're locked in their individual cells. So this current jail, part of the jail that we're in right now, was built in 1968. It was renovated from the old fire hall. Because it's a very old building, 50 plus years old, we're starting to have some issues with the building. If you notice right here, when we get a good rainstorm, we'll get water that leaks down from the ceiling, pools up on the floor. This building does not seismically meet the standards of a jail, so that's some things that we're dealing with, and just generally it's an old building. So
hopefully by now you're getting a pretty good idea about how our 16-bed jail is set up. This is an all-male facility. All our females are transported directly to Jefferson County Jail. In addition to the 16 beds that we have here, we also rent 25 beds over from the Jefferson County Sheriff. This means that my deputies on a regular basis transport inmates back and forth between Prineville and Matters. Including transportation costs, Crook County taxpayers pay over $682,000 every year. We started renting beds in Jefferson County back in 2003. So since that time, approximately $7.24 million has left Crook County to pay for the bed space in Jefferson County.
I'm Prineville Police Chief Dale Cummins, and I'd like to add a very important point. With limited beds, the jail is forced to use a matrix system with offenders. This means that offenders convicted of less violent crimes are released early and are back out on the street until a bed is available, or in some cases, not required to serve their time at all, effectively not being held accountable for their crime. As an example, the jail matrixed 53 inmates in the month of August alone. As your police chief, I believe the criminal justice system is not effective when those who commit crimes are not held, but that's what the jail staff has been forced to do.
So I hope this tour has helped you to understand what our present jail looks like and the challenges that my deputies face on a daily basis. Our mission is to promote public safety in an efficient and effective manner by providing secure custody for all offenders confined within the Crook County Jail.